welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Masters Challenge Mod. We are back. Wake up, YouTube. If you've been watching this for the past 100 episodes, sleeping, if you have the playlist automatically playing, and you're up to episode 140, or whatever we're at, and you've been sleeping this whole time because the playlist has been auto-playing, wake up! It's time to game. Not really. It's time to board an airship. So, we went through it last week. Not gonna lie. We went through it. Omega Dungeon is wild, mostly just because there's such a huge variety of enemies that you kind of need every tool in the book to get through it. And because I've played the absolute most reserved slash what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word. When you don't want to do something and you won't do it no matter how many people tell you to do it. No, not conservative. The bad version. The bad version of conservative. Stubborn, yes. The most stubborn playstyle imaginable up to this point. We don't really have that many tools. You know, we got like one death-proof armor. We got like 2 stone-proof armors. But because I've stuck to my stubborn playstyle up to this point, Omega Dungeon is really, really awful. So then we gave Valefor a shot because there's supposed to be some really crazy shop in Besaid, but you can't get back to Besaid until you beat Dark Valefor. And so we gave Dark Valefor a shot, and he was also a big struggle. But the thing with Dark Valefor is I'm not really even sure what to build to make him easier. It feels like maybe we just need a little more stats so that we can survive a bit better, and that it's easier for us to like revive people and get back into the swing. Because you have to kill off one character every time he delays them. There is a trick I want to try. Somebody mentioned it in the YouTube comments. That I kind of want to try to see if maybe you could cut the delay a little bit. But even then, I don't think... I mean, it's almost better just to let the character die. But we'll see. But before we do that, I said last week we were going to try fighting Gioscano, who is guarding... oh wait, I think it is Baj Temple, right?
Here we go!
Who is guarding Anima. I don't know what this fight will be like, but if we can beat this fight, we'll at least get some stats. I don't remember if there's anything in here other than Anima. I told you last week you were being stubborn and you snapped at me. I don't remember the context, but sorry for snapping on you either way. But I don't remember the context. I know I'm being stubborn. Like, that's my... Like, I'm purposely being stubborn. Because I approached this challenge like... Well, yeah, because I wasn't... Well... I was being kind of grumpy last week, but that's because the game was beating me up. But my point was, I'm not like running into these bosses in a grumpy way of like, I don't want to change my playstyle, so I'm just going to keep trying even though I'm failing. Like, I'm purposefully being stubborn because I've approached this mod as if it were a challenge run, in that I don't want to use any resources until I absolutely have to kind of push the limits of the game. So there were instances before that I could have used something to make it easier, and I probably would have it probably wouldn't have ruined my run, but I've had a lot more fun playing this mod in a way that's like I only give stuff to my characters if I absolutely have to see how much I can stack up for the post game, if that makes sense. We could have beaten like Sinspawn GUI if I had used an early sphere, but the fact that we didn't use an early sphere and we were still able to beat him was more fun to me, and I think makes for a more fun overall experience in playthrough. So, you know, I'm purposely being stubborn out of my own decision. Having said that, the stubbornness is going to come to an end because the Dark Aeons are not going to play nice. And I would have been willing to maybe create some stuff last week to try to take on Veil 4, but I just didn't even know what to build. Like, I don't even know what would be... what would help in that fight, so I was just kind of stuck. Okay, so this says... after you beat them, you enter the Chamber of the Faith, you'll find a Mega Phoenix and a Mega Elixir. And then we have to do the Xanarkin puzzle thing. And then I think that's it. So there's 2 chests, and then there's also the chest with Lulu's ultimate weapon, but I'm guessing that just has nothing in it. But first things first, we gotta beat him. Also, there's a chest over here, but we should have already gotten it. Yep. Yes, I've definitely approached this like Cloud Solo Necrosis, where it was like we just wanted to absolutely optimize every single fight, even if it took a million years to do so. It was the...
What's up? Something here?
The best way to do
I almost got
it.
eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Yeah, not a good plan, to be honest with you. So there's no chests in here? Is this where the Lulu chest is? Isn't it like back here? Okay. So that's just gone now, Carrie? Oof. I just realized I don't have a scan. I don't have a scan because we don't have Kamari. How's it going, NG? Oh, I'll try triple foul. Seems like he was immune to all of that. Also, this is actually really exciting. Because this entire time we've been thinking about like stoneproof armors, and I held back and said, I don't want to make a stoneproof armor because I don't know who to give it to. Seems like we're definitely going to want stoneproof armors for this fight. So we can make the stoneproof armors for this fight, and then we can go back and use them at the Omega Dungeon. So just right off the bat, I already feel good about not just making stoneproof armors in Omega Dungeon. Unless there's some way to dodge that. But it didn't seem to be a counter, it seemed to just be what he did on his turn. Also, this may be the time that I finally give Waka, like, power break, because we might need it for this fight. Okay, immune to that. Ooh, wait, does he... Okay, no, he just stone punches everything. So yeah, I mean, I already feel pretty happy that I didn't just go ahead and make stone armors, because it's looking like that's what we're gonna need for this fight. And there's not even a way to really like dodge or anything unless I gave somebody reflex. So let's see here. Let's go wild here and just give Titus scan. And give somebody else sensor. And do I have any stone proof? Oh, you do have a stone proof, okay. You do not. And you do not. So we could go like this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. No, I didn't mean to do that. I should actually do that real quick, just so I can skip that cutscene every time. Immune is immune to scan. I do get help text though. 200,000 fire, lightning, ice. Very predictable. Likes its food in good health and fast asleep. Counters against every third attack. Okay. Well, he's very predictable then. Let's just block and see what he does. Wow, Titus actually dodged. I also need to see if I can slow him. I think I tried all this already. Is that working? Because, like... No, it didn't. I didn't see the thing come up that said, like, immune, but... Okay, that hurts a lot. Alright, can you be slowed? Miss. Okay. Sure. Sure, that happened. That makes a lot of sense. I like the part where he went ooga booga and I died. Okay, let me quickly just do this cutscene so that we don't have to watch it every time. I think I can run in and out of this room to get an autosave. Now, there is an interesting idea here. Titus does have provoke. I could, in theory, give him stone proof and use provoke. We also have a perfect weapon for this fight. It sucks that he counters every third hit. I can't just go crazy with Titus. But I could give Titus, use Titus's provoke and give him stone proof and then not worry about the other two. But it's not like they have much armor that's gonna help anyways. Seems like evade encounter doesn't work in this fight. Sounds like he does sleep at some point, so might want to put on sleep proof. We should probably see if he can be poisoned. We also might need water protection because none of us have the ability to defend against magic. Like, I can't get M barrier, aka shell. I think I need to just throw some items at him and see what's going on. Also, still don't know if he can be slowed because I missed. We do have 35 lunar curtains, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to use those. Can you be poisoned? Okay, it's starting to look like he's just immune to every ailment ever. Can you be silenced? Can you be slowed? Why does it say miss instead of immune? So weird. Also, I never even got a chance to provoke because... Ooh, okay, evade encounter does work. Interesting. Interesting. Just trying to see what surviving in this fight would look like. Walturga's a problem. Even if we throw shell, it's a problem because we can't really heal. We don't have Yuna. We have Riku, but she's limited. So I think we are definitely going to want waterproof. So let's just make some dream armors here. And then if we can beat them, we'll try to see what we need and see what we don't need. But let's go... Oof. I only get 2 waterproofs. I get an infinite amount of water wards. think maybe water ward on Waka, and then proof on the other two. Stone proof. Titus. Gets waterproof. Riku gets waterproof and stoneproof. Just looking at the preserver things. See if any of them included stone, but they don't. Okay, I'm gonna save, but in a different slot. How many hours? My save only has 56, but it's like 140 or something actually, which is crazy. More than like 2/3 of my time is me in attempts that didn't win. Okay. Is there anything else to try? I don't think so. Waka feels a bit useless. I can armor break and then I'm kind of chilling. Man, the problem is I can't survive anything. Even if I get, like, max cheers, I don't think I'm going to survive anything without blocking. This might be a give Waka provoke type beat. I want to put on a sensor weapon to see if he has armor break or if he's immune to that as well. He's immune to armor break too? Is he immune to armor break, or is it because he's immune to sensors that I can't see that he's armor broken? I think he's just immune to it. Because I think it would still show here. So this dude can't be anything. Waka's like totally useless. Yeah, that's what I thought. Waka might just have to be our tank, and I might just have to give him provoke, which would be very useful in like Omega Dungeon 2, I think, so I'm not totally against that. I'm not even going to block with you because I think you still die if I block with you. Yeah. Alright, Titus. What can you do with your big boy weapon? He can be delayed. I only do like 5,000 because he's immune to armor break. I'm also a little surprised I didn't crit. What's his counter? Stone punch? Do I dodge that? Okay, so if I can keep track of his counter, I can have Waka eat the counter every time. So that's kind of huge. Okay, so we need to wake him up because I think he eats people that are sleeping. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Okay, he still ate Titus even though I woke him up. Oh, brother, this guy stink. Oh, at least he does good damage. Nice. Okay, so, like, he eats... I'm trying to think of what this means. It said that he eats people that are asleep and healthy. So is that saying he won't eat them if they're dead? Or is that saying, like, he eats the one with the most HP? Or does he eat the one that's sleeping? Or does he use sleep on the person with the most HP and then eats them? It's probably that. But what do I do to combat that? I would have to kill that character, which seems bad. I also wonder... I'm a little suspicious. I'm a little suspicious. Because a lot of the ailments are not saying immune, they're saying miss. So I wonder if the idea is for him to copy someone with ailments. I think for the sake of learning more about the fight, I'm going to go ahead and give Waka provoke, if I can. It is a skill, right? I think. No, it's a special, isn't it? It's a special, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, never mind. All right, we have some experimenting to do here. Also, well, maybe not. We'll have to see. Shocked that Titus keeps dodging. I want to see what happens if I provoke. Also, I realized I got another turn, so that was dumb. Okay, he's immune to it anyways. Good to know. That's his counter. What the... Didn't he have the evade encounter? Or did I load the wrong file? Wait, you're telling me I just got lucky with that dodge? That dodge was just complete luck. Where did my... Oh, I guess my autosave is playing me. Oh my god, do you see Orin like T-posing in there? That was wild. Don't load the autosave. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's funny that Waka just happened to dodge that. Dude, I really wish we had reflex because it seems like dodging this guy is actually possible. I'm a little afraid for Riku. I think she just dies every time she gets hit. Maybe I can cheer my way into surviving. Come on, Titus. You're the person I need turns with. You know what else I realized? I think he attacks in order. He did say he's very predictable. Okay, so... Is he gonna sleep next? And is it gonna be Waka? Oh no, it's Waka. Okay, fully heal Waka, because I want to see if he's the one that gets targeted. Yep. Okay. So, now he's gonna get eaten. You can just leave him asleep, because that doesn't matter. Can I switch to my poison touch? And poison him. Son of a... Can I slow it? Huge. Hugely massive. Okay. Now, does he stay slowed, though? And also, do I just die now? Or, like, what... What's the plan now? If I don't struggle, does he just chill, or... That's a problem. Well... The good news is he's slowed. The bad news is he still counters every 3 hits. So... Uh-oh. I think we need to blind. If possible. Man, he counters with KO punch now. Okay, so like... Can I poison myself? Is that a thing I can do? Poison Fang's just gonna hit... Oh no, it will just hit me. Will it kill me though? What is that? What is Riku's animation when she's hurt underwater? That's rough. Okay. So... if I let him eat Riku... what does that mean for us? Because now he shouldn't be able to hit me with anything. Problem is, I'm just going to get eaten, and then it's over. There's no way to dodge the eat. So I'm on the right track, but I don't know what to do about the getting eaten because it just kind of puts a timer on the fight. Would he go to sleep, by the way? Nope. Or actually, maybe that was just because the fight was over. I need to find out if the regurgitate ability is survivable. Like what kind of damage does it do? Can we survive it? Because if it isn't, then we have an issue. Because we're gonna have to deal a lot of damage in a very small amount of time. And I'm not sure how that's gonna be possible. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. Well, zombie doesn't help us too much here. A, because we can't do it, and B, because we don't really have infinite healing. We don't have a white mage. I think something like Power Break might be the play. Then we could survive everything, but healing is still rough. I think we do like try to do darkness and slow. And maybe poison. And then try to see if we can survive the big boom attack. But without power break, I don't know if we're going to be able to. To be fair, I don't think we need Waka at that point, but I want Waka to get XP. For one thing. Let's think here. I mean, for now, you just kind of chill. Also, we know... This sucks. We know who's getting hit. It's Titus, but, like, he doesn't get a chance to defend. Maybe weaken his defenses? How am I going to weaken his defenses, brother? Is this going to be another week of just throwing in random things that make no sense? I'm going to have to just use, like, protect. Because otherwise he's dead. Okay, so now we cheer. And Waka's got... I don't really want to activate his counter. I should probably, like, decide who I'm getting eaten now. Should probably be Waka. So why don't we just go ahead and poison him now? Or maybe darkness him now. Huh, you hit him. Okay, why do I have so many turns? Holy cow. Guess because Titus didn't die this time. We need Riku to survive. Probably just go ahead and slow Waka now. I don't need him to do anything else. Will Riku survive? Probably not. Ooh, not bad damage. Maybe with some cheers. Nice, okay. So... I'm not really sure how I want to do healing in this fight yet. Okay, so he's already slowed, he's already darknessed. I want to just win the fight first, and then I'll figure out, like, what's the best item to use to keep us alive and not cost a lot of money. For now, I'm just going to throw high potions. Wonder if he can counter while he has someone eaten. Could copycat the cheers as well. Huh? He wastes a turn using his... like, that's hilarious, but also, like, maybe a strat. He used Asuna on Waka. Wow. Well, actually, yes, protect, that's why. So is he still gonna sleep now? Like, what happens if I just do this again? Oh shoot, is that Cure Darkness? Oh, okay, good. Okay, now he's just eating. So instead of sleeping, he Asunas. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, so... should have blocked. That just seems like you can't survive it. It looks like it does the damage of the health. Which sounds like, okay, just have him eat someone that's almost dead. But he eats the person with the most HP. So that's a bit of a problem. Wow, what a puzzle. So, do I, like... I can't go into the fight with, like, 1 HP because he'll just kill everyone with his punch. He does punch everybody 1 time. I could let everyone tank a punch and maybe, like, try to survive with a little bit of health. But then he would Waturga, which would kill Waka. Unless I heal Waka before the Waturga. And then he would eat, he would put to sleep someone with really low health. I wouldn't be able to give them any status ailments because it would kill them. The thing that's interesting is, once I give him darkness, I think I win. Like, if I can give him darkness and everyone has low HP, I think I win. All I have to do is heal Waka before every Waturga. Then he eats somebody and I just have him struggle and he spits him out for minimal damage. And Titus can slash away because the counters will miss. So I think that's the solution. Or see, I can't I can't power break. My plan was to have him eat somebody with power break, but then the spit's still gonna kill me because it's based on the HP of the person that he ate. So I think that's the plan. It's either that or have him eat somebody with power break and then maybe like use lunar curtains to get shell and maybe that protects against the spit, but I'm not sure that's a thing. So Titus actually can't haste. Unless I want to just waste a Phoenix down. I need to block with him instead. Then Waka's fine because he's going to dodge, but then again I don't want him to dodge. So actually I should change weapons. Barely didn't survive. If I give him a weapon with HP plus, he might survive. Will she survive without cheers? Yes, perfect. How much HP will Waka get if I revive him? Actually, I could just wait. Could just wait and let him eat Titus. Titus needs to take more damage, though. So now, we need to wake Titus up. Will this kill him? We need to slow him. I didn't give him darkness though, shoot. Oh, let's just make sure our theory works first. Wait, Titus isn't getting a turn? Oh, that's what... Wait, huh? I'm confused. I don't know what he's about to do. Is he just going to eat Titus? What? So how do you get a chance to struggle? Like, why did Titus not get a chance to struggle there? Was it just unlucky? Even before, when I slowed them, they got a chance to struggle.